Okay, welcome to the next Blender tutorial. So today we are talking about underlighting. So I'm going to go ahead and make a really quick staircase. So let's go ahead and add a plane. Oops, not a cube. Let's go ahead and add a plane. Great start. So I'm just going to press S for scale. And I'm going to go Shift D. Bring this up, and we're going to go R for rotate, use the axes to do this, and just press 90 for 90 degrees, and we'll go ahead and work on this underlighting. So what we're going to do, let's go ahead and take the default cube real quick, and we'll press G, bring this up. If you haven't already, change the render engine from Eevee to Cycles. So we'll go ahead and take this cube right here, and we're going to go and stretch it out. So let's press S for scale. And I'm going to go with edit mode real quick. Let's go with Control R and just cut it just here. Control R again and cut it just here. We're going to take this side of the step right here, and we're just going to press E for extrude and bring this outwards. So you can press E for extrude again if you wanted to, just bevel that off, kind of smooth it a little bit if you wanted. So the next thing we're going to do is let's go to object mode. We'll go to add, and we're going to go to cylinder. Let's press R for rotate. Let's press 90. G, bring it up. You're gonna want this to sit just underneath this ledge that we've just made. So let's go with S for scale, bring this outwards, and then press S for scale just on its own and just bring it in. So we've got this nice little strip, S for scale, just bring it outwards. You don't need to bring it in too far, you do want the light to be seen. Let's bring this up, so you just want to go ahead and make sure this sits and fits just in the crevice, just under the ledge right here. Let's go right, click Shade Smooth. And all we're going to do is go to Material, let's click New. And for this material we're going to switch out Principal BSDF for Emission. And we'll change that to blue. So when we render this now, we now have this nice little emission piece right here. Now we can't see it because the default light is currently blocking what we need to see. So I'm just going to go ahead and just press G and just move that away from where we need it. So now you can see this neon underneath that we've just created. This nice little emission is now making some light for us. I'm just going to go ahead and increase the amount of light that we can have on the step. So I'm going to make kind of like an arty kind of staircase. It's not going to be like a full staircase. Oh gosh, sorry if you were sat in the dark. Let's see. We'll go to edit mode. I'm going to go ahead and just take in this face right here, just ever so slightly. Actually, you know what? I'm going to keep this where it is. And then I'm going to take this part at the back and just bring that up. As such. So it's going to be an arty kind of staircase. Right, okay. So let's take everything that we've just made right here. Let's go with G. Bring this to the wall. As such. And we'll start from this side. Just bring this down as needed. And all we're going to do is create a little stairwell. Now you can press 1 for side view if you've got that. Alternatively, you could just have it like this. Let's go Shift D, bring this up. And then press G to bring this across. And just make sure that these two are just touching as such. And then what I'm going to do is select everything that we've just made. Shift D. Bring this across, press G, bring this up. Press G again. Just like that. Shift D again. It's not the traditional way to make a staircase, it's more for a lighting tutorial, but there we go. Okay, so we have something like this. So now, when we turn the render on, we should have this nice little underlit staircase coming through. What you could do, I'm just going to go ahead and amend the floor here and add a material to it. Maybe make that a little bit darker and then make it a little bit rougher. Just as such. You could also put a little railing across the top here. You could put like a little cube or something at the bottom. So if we, let's go back off render real quick. Add a cube. Press G to bring this forward. Let's see, we could place it right here. And we could go to edit mode. Now, depending on how you would like your staircase to be, we could go ahead and move this. So let's go with G, bring this up just slightly, maybe to the next step. Bring it across. Just kind of rough this out just a bit. Oops. Yeah, don't go sideways, go up. Go up, don't go sideways. Alright, so let's try and grab this. Let's move this across. I'm going to try and get, let's go to 1 for side view. Try and get this as straight as I can. And then take this face right here and go E for extrude and bring it out. So I've kind of got this nice little small staircase, and then we could go, if you wanted to, add another cube. Press G to bring it up. That's where you need it. And then we could scale this outwards. Go sideways, I guess. Doesn't have to be perfect. To be honest with you, you could probably bring this down. That kind of looks like a really small little crawl space, but if you wanted a crawl space, you could have one. Take this face at the bottom and just press G and just kind of pull it to the floor. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and add in another wall just to kind of spruce this up a little bit. Just neaten it off. Alright. Just about there. Okay, so let's make this bit bigger as well. And this a bit longer. Probably looks terrible from the back, but we're not really looking at the back, we're looking at the front. So that's fine. Alright, so we've got this nice little underlighting going on here. We could also do a little underlighting under this part as well if you wanted to. So we could go ahead and take the cube. Let's go with edit. I'm gonna go with loop kind of cut minute. About there. Let's go and take this face, E for extrude a bit. You can press this and go for G and just bring this back just slightly. And then what we can do is take one of the underlightings from the stairwell. Right here, it'll let me click it. There we go. Okay, so Shift D. And you're just going to do the same as you did with the stairwell. Just place it under this little lip right here. Might take a little bit of movement. It's right there. S for scale, bring it across. I'm going to go ahead and actually place a glass balcony on here. I think that would look real cool. So let's go with cube. Press G, bring this up. Scale this in. Scale this upwards just slightly, and then scale the whole thing. So you've got like a panel like this. And then we can press G, bring this down, bring it across. Let's go Shift D. Just do like a kind of fancy kind of balcony thing. You know what, I kind of duplicated that too many times. I'm going to take this, let's like make the material first and then I'll duplicate it. So switch out principal BSDF to glass BSDF. Take down that roughness and then go ahead and duplicate as needed. Let's get rid of that. Okay, so you can't really see the glass as much right here, but you could do another one of these in the back right here. So you could have like another wall and then a little cube underneath too. Let's see. So, best way to probably do this, and it's probably a little bit of cheating, but we could go Shift D. Let's duplicate this out. Let's go S for scale, bring this in. So we've got this nice little wall going on. G, bring it across, and then G, bring this up. And then delete the wall that we have here. Take the little light strip that we've got underneath. Shift D, bring this up. And then stick it underneath the lip on this one. As such. So, when we've got this, there should now be a nice little bit of lighting at the top, a little bit of underlighting, and some stairwell lighting as needed. I'm going to go ahead and duplicate the floor. So let's press G just to move that across, just to neaten this off a little bit. And then I'm going to press Shift D and make a ceiling. So there you have it. A little bit of underlit lighting for a makeshift scene. If you guys liked, please subscribe. I'm looking to get up to 100,000 at the moment. I've just reached 1 million views. Thank you very much for that one. Yeah, so if you guys liked this tutorial, please like, subscribe, enjoy your day, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.